Hi, welcome to Orlando Experience. So tonight, holidays are starting here at the parks. Our first stop here for the holiday season is going to be Disney Springs. They have a lot of offerings here, including Santa meet and greets, some effects around, special food offerings from a bunch of different places, and then obviously the tree trail. So we're going to experience all this tonight, so come on in with us. So we're not going to do the trees right away, but we have come across one right here that's just called Sphere, right outside Orange Garage when you're kind of coming to the ANC Dine-In, right across the way from Planet Hollywood. Obviously, you can definitely hear it. They do have live entertainment during the holidays over here in front of the AMC Dine-In. I thought it was only on the weekends, but it is a Monday night. It is a holiday today. It is Veterans Day, so that could affect, showtime. So it might not always be on the weekdays, but obviously today's a holiday, so they might be doing it. Then obviously over here at the Coke store, they're big into Christmas here. So they're gonna have lots of Christmas merch, and if you like Coke and you like the Christmas merch they do, you'll definitely like it over here. They do have the whole inside themed all to Christmas. We're actually gonna head to the top floor, just get a little bit of an overview of Disney Springs tonight. So not really something to do with Christmas, but I think it is pretty Christmassy. You can meet the polar bear, the Coke polar bear. He's not currently here today, but on most days they will have him, especially on weekends. So that's always a good holiday picture. So we're over here on the rooftop now. They do have a couple special offerings, including a flight of different holiday drinks. A flight is like kind of what they're known for up here. You come up here and get a flight of different Cokes from around the world. Some with alcohol, some are, normal Coke. And here's a nice little overview of Disney Springs in this kind of front area here. So we are walking into kind of one of the main square areas. I do believe there's 2 trees in here. They do add different trees every year. Obviously, a few of them stay the same, and there's a few that change. So I think last year there was a Disney Plus tree in here, but I don't remember what the other one was. This one looks very just Christmassy. Looks like it might be the Disney Parks tree here. Actually, it's the annual pass holder tree. I guess that makes sense because if you look at the very top, there's a little pass holder star. I just didn't see it at first. So they've actually moved this tree from last year. It was, I think, originally over by T-Rex, but here is the Haunted Mansion tree. I really like this one. I think this was new to last year, so pretty good looking one with a lot of cool little elements. You can spend a lot of time too looking over the trees. There's so many little tiny things with the trees that reference whatever it is of. So there's a ton of really small Haunted Mansion funny things in here. So now that we're walking kind of towards the main tree in the plaza area over here, closer to the Lime Garage. I also wanted to mention you can get a map for the Christmas trail to actually kind of like know where everything is, and also it's like almost like scavenger hunt. It is free, and you just get like a little button at the end. So here's our main tree over here. Yeah, it's the big old Christmas tree. This is going to be your bus loop entrance off to your right. So if you're staying at a resort, this is where you're going to enter from, or if you're coming from another park. We're currently waiting in this area because they do have a little snow effect over here. Happens about every 30 minutes, so we're going to wait right here for it.
As the town center bell chimes, gather with your loved ones and look to the sky. For there is nothing quite as magical as spending the holidays together.
So yeah, that's really great. It really draws more of a crowd than I thought it would. Almost every time I see it, because when people hear the music and see the snow start, they really start to like kind of move towards it, and it gets really crowded over there. But I think it's great. Obviously, people love taking pictures and videos of it, and I think it looks great. There's a lot of snow machines, but they're just the bubbles that blow, so it really like gives that effect of it snowing, even if it's still 80 degrees out tonight. But we're gonna continue to walk around, look at decorations, because I really like Disney Springs during the holidays here. I don't think it's too crazy to say that this is one of the best decorated Disney spots. There's just so much life to just everything. There's just decorations almost everywhere you see. And I really love some of the parks for their decorations, but this one really feels like it's a full Christmas experience that they do here. So over here at Amorette's, right next to the World of Disney here, there's going to be a few special holiday offerings here, if you're interested in any of that. And then over there at Poutine, they do have a holiday poutine. I'm not sure what it is right now, but they will have some sort of holiday offering there, including a lot of the walk-ups here. Here's the Disney Parks tree right here at the front of World of Disney. You can obviously see small things. You'd see, especially Hollywood Studios here at the front. And I would say the least interesting tree is over here with the Disney Plus tree. Obviously, it's going to advertise a lot of the new stuff that they have coming to Disney Plus during the holidays. But it's right here. So we've made our way inside of World of Disney. They do have a new area over here that I haven't seen yet. With a bunch of the big, like, snuggle plushes over here. But obviously, we're coming in here for holiday stuff. Obviously, they fully decorated it for the holidays. You can see it as far as the eye can see, trees and stuff hanging from the ceiling. But our full Christmas area is going to be just like Halloween over here towards kind of the back, like, corner area. So over here in this corner area, they do have an entire section purely for holiday merch. I'm not going to focus too much on it. I feel like that's not my forte. I'm not the biggest Disney fan for merch, especially recently. But there's tons and tons of stuff. Bunch of decorations. You'll find a lot of decorations, ornaments, and stuff to put up in your house. Train set right over here, $150. Not too bad actually for train sets. And then here's like the new main line of stuff, the Spirit jerseys. Looks like this is reverse. Nope, that's a different one behind it. It is just a fluffy one. Classic kind of red Christmas over here. And here's some more of the generic kind of merch. Here's a funny hat here with Mickey ears and kind of a Santa hat on top of the hat. You're not a big Santa hat person. You can actually see it right up there. And this is going to be the more of the generic merch for the year. You're obviously going to find some more stuff over at the Christmas party if you're going to that. There's going to be some exclusive merch for that. Oh, and then here's a Loungefly right here. And one more thing, they do have these new ears over here that are like snowmen. Kind of look more like bears, weirdly, but I believe they're supposed to be snowmen. I think that's it for the World of Disney for us. Obviously, definitely come check this out if you're a big fan of Disney merch or Christmas merch. You're going to end up loving it in here. It's going to have a lot of the similar stuff you also find over in the parks. Just that their generic front stores are going to be kind of Christmas themed around this time of year. So obviously, as you can hear, they are having some live performance over here on the waterside stage right in front of World of Disney. You're also going to have Ghirardelli here with a lot of different special things, and also it's just popular, so it's going to always have a very long line. So they do have the toy shop over here. I don't think they really have much Christmas stuff in there. It's just kind of, you know, generic Christmas decorations. They do have one other big-ish tree. It's not definitely not as big as the one over there, but this is closer to the kind of the rideshare and boat taxis, so you're gonna have a little bit of stuff over here near that entrance. But now next we're actually gonna be heading back over here to the Christmas store. It's always here, but it's a little more festive around this time of year. So right in front of the Days of Christmas store, they do have a sign that shows you where all the pickup location is. So if you're looking for that, CityWorks Eatery and Poorhouse, City or Crystal Arts, Joffrey's Coffee, the Lego store, and Luxury by Time. Kind of interesting locations there, but that's where you're going to pick up all your maps for the Christmas tree stroll. So if you're interested in doing that, those are your locations. If you're looking for a lot of Christmas stuff, especially ornaments, this is kind of what they specialize in this store. There is so many ornaments. So if you're looking to decorate your tree with Disney stuff, this is definitely going to be your spot here. They do have this newer area back here too. Again, more ornaments back here, and they do personalizations on ornaments. Kind of varies on what you want on it from pricing here. Anywhere from like $5 to $15-ish. So over here at Swirls on the Water, you are going to find some special holiday offerings. This won't be as popular if it does get cold here, but as it's still pretty warm, I bet this is pretty popular during the daytime. Some special stuff just for Christmas over here at Swirls. And then over here, kind of next to Earl of Sandwich, across the way on the left side of the carousel, where normally the Star Wars store is completely turned into Santa's Marketplace. This is where you're gonna meet and greet Santa. So if you're interested, they do have, I think they do have a wait list right now that you need to come and queue up for. So, yeah, I think, I could be wrong, but I think you can do it on the app too, where you can enter the queue in the morning. I think they started that last year. So if you want to meet Santa, make sure you get here and get a queue for that. If you don't know how to do it on the app, just go and ask one of the workers. I'm sure they would be happy to help you. But this is where you're going to meet Santa at Disney Springs this year. So clearly it's not very popular because, or either people don't know about it. There's a bunch of tap points around the world of Disney. I don't actually know if there's multiple. I know there's one, at least one right here. I don't have a Magic Band on me, but it does something when you tap right over there. So if you're looking for something interactive and you have a Magic Band on or have a card on you, you can mess with that right over there. I think we're going to continue to go look at trees now because we're through a lot of the merch and stuff over here. A lot of the Christmas offerings are over here in the marketplace over here in this corner, other than some, decoration and food items basically everywhere. We're going to continue our tree trail here. Over here on the right side of Uniqlo, they do have the Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse tree. Right here. Got one more tree over here next to BB Wolf. That is just right off to the right of us. It looks like this is going to be our Toy Story tree. A lot of the different toys all along it. If you are wondering, there's just a sign next to all of them that tell you what they are. So if you're not 100% and you're doing the tree trail, because it does have you recognize what the tree is, you can always just check out the sign. We always like to do a little challenge where we try to figure out what it is before looking at the sign. As we walk past the boathouse over here on this stage over here is another live band playing. Again, these are mainly going to be on the weekends and on holidays, so you're not going to see this if you come here on a night on a weekday or anything. But it's nice to see a lot of live bands out tonight. So right over here on the back side of Deluxe Burger, before we head over to West Side, there is a cocoa tree. It's kind of hidden back over here, again, kind of across the way from the Ticket Center, if you know where that is, and on the back side of Deluxe Burger here. Over here, we're kind of back towards Disney style and AMC dine-in, kind of where we came in. It's going to be the Wish tree, obviously for the Wish movie. We're going to have a lot of more trees though right down this way towards kind of the Starbucks area, towards the normal AMC location in Splitsville. Now we're kind of over here on West Side. This is going to be right behind Four Rivers, as you can see, right across the way from the Marvel superhero store. And this is Princess and the Frog. It's not super noticeable. This one definitely has a few smaller decorations. If you look really close though, you can notice it. And here's the Nightmare Before Christmas tree, obviously in the same area, right across the way. This is one they've definitely had before. This one definitely has a few more noticeable decorations on it. I really like this tree. Love the Zero at the top too, right up there with his doghouse and him as the topper. So they do have a few different characters walking around. They do have some stilt walkers over here, kind of snow fairy looking. And they do, I think, normally have like a roaming piano and also some skaters. So you'll see them around, and if you're interested to take a picture, you just kind of have to get lucky. I don't think they have particular times that they come out. Come across our next tree right here in front of what used to be the NBA Experience, but now it's just an empty building. This is going to be Guardians of the Galaxy over here. Some cool decorations on this one, definitely. Again, a little bit more of a subtle one here. You can see a few things, including Star-Lord's mask as the top. The last tree over here on West Side, closer to Cirque du Soleil, right across the way from House of Blues, it's going to be Lion King. This one's pretty well themed. It's a little bit of a smaller tree compared to the other ones, a little shorter. But I really like the tree topper up there. So we are heading to our last couple trees before we end off for the night. But I was really surprised when they announced Christmas here and they didn't actually announce a drone show. So if you didn't know, during the summer, they did have a big old drone show. We'll link it right now, that we got to see a couple times. It made this place very busy on the nights they did it. So I'm very surprised they haven't done anything more of that, because it did really well for them. Because I mean, free Disney show, especially for locals that don't have passes, that's a big deal. I think it would have even bumped up the crowds even more here during the winter time. Obviously, they don't really need it, especially when it actually hits that Christmas time. It is crazy here, especially on the weekends with locals. But again, we're heading to our last couple of trees right before we wrap up, right where we ended, or right where we started off the night. So we're back over here near the live entertainment, here right in front of the dine-in, around the little pond over here. We do have a Lilo and Stitch tree this year that I'm very glad to see, big fan. You can kind of see a bunch of, again, little hints to the show, some bigger than others. You see a big old surfboard as the tree topper right up there. So our last tree of the night is Moana 2, that I think is very funny because that movie isn't out yet. It does come out here pretty soon though, so it makes sense. And again, this one, you can see a lot of stuff in here. If you look really closely. One thing to remember about these trees too, if you look at them from different sides, you are going to see a few different things. Even on some of the trees, some of the bigger parts could be on the side or even on the back. So if you're really wanting to look at the tree, make sure you walk all the way around, because you'll see a lot more. They also do have a Agatha photo op over here, if you love that show. I've yet to watch it, my bad. I'm working through a lot of shows right now, and Arcane's premiering, so I'm definitely watching that right now. But we're ending off the night right where we started, right over here next to the Spirit Tree. So that officially does it here for our Disney Springs night during the holidays. We might come back here once or twice during the holidays to kind of show you more. We might come back and actually do the trail for the trees and try a few of the different treats around. There's a ton to do here at Disney Springs during the holidays. I think this is definitely the highlight of the holidays for Disney Springs. Like, it's like the biggest time of year for it. There's just so many special food items. It helps that not all of it's owned by Disney, so a lot of the third-party ones do their own stuff, so it's not putting all the burden on Disney to do so much. So it's really nice to see everybody in the holiday spirit, and it's really great here at Disney Springs. So if you're a local, absolutely wonderful time to come. I would come during the weekdays though, unless you're interested in seeing live entertainment. Very busy on the weekends. And if you're vacationing, this is a great time to either come in the afternoon or on your break day. Come here, have a few little treat items, have lunch. It's a really great time here at Disney Springs. Expect a lot more from Christmas from us here very soon. Expect Hollywood Studios, Magic, Animal Kingdom, all the parks. They're all starting Christmas here very soon. And then about a week from now, probably when you're seeing this, about a week from now, IAAPA starts, so get excited for that. And then right after that, it's Universal Christmas. Got a lot of stuff lined up. So thanks for watching. I hope this video brought a little more joy into your day, and we'll see you guys next time.